Hi everyone, it's Polm, and I'm back here with Titanium Court. Last time we were close with the goats. This time I'm going to do it, but I'm going to actually try to line them up better. So let's go ahead and hop back into it. Ooh, let's get some shower thoughts. You turn on the water and wait for it to heat up. As as might be obvious, you tend to spend much of your time in the shower deep in thought. As a consequence of this, you occasionally lose track of which step in the showering process you've completed. Do you already use the shampoo, the conditioner? Is your hair merely wet from the initial rinse? Or have you already completed the entire routine? It is no great tragedy if you do fail to perform a step or repeat a step by mistake, but these minor gaps in your memory do bother you. To combat this problem, you regularly develop rituals with the bottle on the side of the tub. The order of the bottles, the direction they face, is in some cases whether they stand upright or upside down. All of these properties can be used to automatically store the information your mind discards. As an example, after using a shampoo bottle, you might turn it so its front label faces away from you as a signal that you've used it. Now, whenever you catch yourself with no memory of the past few minutes, you look to the bottle to understand your place in the world. Right here. When doing so, prevents you from committing an error. You whisper to yourself, "The system works," and continue with your routine. Small victories like these are thoroughly inconsequential, but you'll take what you can get. As you loathe to do that, alright, let's leave. Okay. We're not doing we don't need to go to the nighttime just yet. Oh. Such a large percentage of the subjects is now negative space. It almost appears to be consuming them. Should we be concerned? Perhaps not. It is not entirely negative to be your surroundings. Then, they turn to you. What does Her Majesty think of any observations? Well, you suppose you observe that the style of clothing depicted on this subject is a style common among contemporary business professionals. A uniform for a miscellaneous crowd. A get-up almost defined by its lack of identifying details. The subject engaged in miscellaneous business might be transitioning from foreground to background, becoming canvas instead of paint. Ah, so you agree, so you argue the subject may be close to the going stale. Their companion expresses sudden alarm. Shh, think. Who are you speaking to? Do you wish to invite trouble? I didn't mean anything by it. Apologies, Your Majesty. I briefly forgot myself. Two of them hurry away. They speak now in haunted tones. Puzzled, you consider the painting for a moment longer. Subject outfit, at first glance, appeared to be a traditional masculine suit. But on closer inspection, you realize that nothing on the canvas precludes the possibility of the subject wearing a long skirt. Perhaps that would have been a better observation to make. Who could say? I can't go to the library. Let's eat. As a result of eating, you get a small bonus. 10 bread. Alright, let's go. To my office, please. Ooh. It might be time to receive more petitions from your courtiers. Alright, first off, consult the ever-changing map. Ah, you've been waiting for the Leviathan to return. From your journal, you learn of an offering that will permanently ingranate the creature to the court. This offering involves bringing a pumpkin to the Leviathan. Here's the pumpkin. Lighting it on fire, so I need to be a flame court, and then making the following offering to the pumpkin in this order. Wood, food, stone, food. You made a note of this recipe on your to-do list in case you forget it. So to do this, you'll need some way of transporting the pumpkin to the Leviathan, along with a way to light on fire. I don't know how to do that. Oh. We're going to do Billy Goats again. Let's go ahead and talk to these guys. It's been a while since you last heard petitions from your coterriers. You suppose now is a good a time as any to hold another audience. First in line, the cat. Meow, great queen, I find myself imprisoned within these very chambers. And yet I cannot recall committing any crime worthy of such punishment. I seek a royal pardon. Please unbind my chains and prosecute those responsible for my unjust incarceration. You nod to Robin, and she opens the door to let the cat out. Next in line, a fairy in soldier's garb, vaguely familiar to you. Your Majesty, once again I find myself in dire need of coaching. Ah, this guy. What does he need help with this time? I don't understand the difference between loud and noisy. Well, they are almost synonyms. Though, you do suppose that noisy usually carries a negative connotation, while loudness is occasionally desirable in certain situations. From farther back in line, Skip confirms, yes, Her Majesty has the right idea. Noisy merely describes undesirable sound, regardless of volume. So, it is possible for something to be both quiet and noisy? Well, if the quiet noise is interfering with your ability to hear something else, then sure. I see. Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you, venerated scholar. Ah, shucks. As the next petitioner approaches, you hear a faint scratching at the door. You ignore it. Next in line, a young woman. I would have it that every 5th day following the week's start feature a feast of great indulgence. If memory serves, she made this same request at an earlier date, and you already conferred with the court chef to grant it. Did they fail to follow through on their duties? She responds as if she didn't hear you. I would have it that every 5th day following the week's start feature a feast of great indulgence. Hop and Skip, next in line, frown at each other and step forward. Your Majesty, please, you mustn't speak to this woman. She is unwell. We must bring her to Puck or find her a place of safekeeping. The scene is familiar. The two of them move to guide the woman away, but you ask them to wait. One of them can accompany the woman to Puck or whatever they plan to take her, but you request that the other to stay here and explain. Well, Your Majesty, none of us should be alone with her. Well, the soldier steps forward. Then let me be of service. He and Skip gently guide the woman out of your office. Well, finally. Well, I know not the reason I was exiled from your inner circle. I am relieved to be back in your good graces, great queen. You ignore the cat, beckoning Hop to proceed. The quick explanation, Your Majesty, is that woman unfortunately appears to have gone stale. He makes to leave, but you stop him. You are not familiar with the term stale, applied this way. Would you care to elaborate? Well, what he means is, she doesn't have any more dialogue lines to read us. He groans, I really want it. It's a very uncomfortable subject for us. Goodfellow would be really be better at it. Based on your experience with the man, Goodfellow, will be considerably harder to locate and question than the scholar standing in front of you. I suppose it's only fair that I grant one of your petitions. Very well. Simply put, a fairy goes stale when they run out of things to say. You may think this is no big deal, but I assure you it is. When a fairy runs out of things to say, it is often permanent. You've now seen this effect in that woman. To all appearances, she is alive, awake, and alert, but she cannot converse. She cannot direct. She cannot act. She cannot do anything other than repeat the last sentence she spoke. She is now a homunculus, a puppet, a golem, a spirit. Now to answer the 3 questions you have yet to ask. What causes it? We don't know. Can it be cured? Probably not. Doesn't stop people like Goodfellow from trying. What can we do about it? Smile and shrug, and quiver, and with a subtle nervousness. Now, do I have your leave? Or perhaps there are other awkward but necessary informational talks I can give you. Someone has explained sex to you, I assume. How about you grant him your leave, unofficially concluding this audience and leaving you with quite a bit to think about. All right. We're going to go to war, and we're going to do the Billy Goats again. And I'm going to line them up. I'm going to actually do it right. Yeah, I want food. Decrease shop price. Ooh, not bad. Go ahead and get the workers too. 4 of 6. 2. Go ahead and get some wood. We'll go ahead and do some health. Yes. All right. Water. It's missing woods. Okay, what is... Money and bread. Money, bread, wood, stone. Okay. Centaur and goons. Plenty of water, though. Water. It's missing woods, shops, and birds. Let's do this one. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I want that chest. Oh. Oh well. Need more stone. I don't like that centaur there. There's not much I can do about it. Self-defense. Sure. You know the drill, right? Grab a card and I'll explain how to use it. Alright, we'll take this guy. Produce shields. Shields. These are classic self-defense tools. Basically, if you have shields up, your court won't take any damage until they're all gone. But shields are temporary, so any shield remaining at the end of the battle is going to disappear. That means the tricky part with shields is figuring out how many of them you should use. Think about it this way. If you raise a bunch of shields, but then don't take enough damage to deplete them all, you just wasted some stone. Question Sensei, how can we predict how much damage we're going to take? I don't know. You just gotta develop a feel for it. I see. As always, I need more training. Also, there are other cards out there that'll give you shield when you meet certain conditions. Keep an eye out for them. And that's the lesson. Go and give it a try. Hey, so I think it's pretty safe to say that I don't have anything left to teach you. How about we consider this your official graduation? Sensei, I never had a graduation because you still need more learning, kid, or more training, kid. But does this mean I'm no longer #1 disciple? Kid, I spend all day standing on a stump holding a sign. I don't have disciples. Come on. You interject to suggest that these particular lessons are best suited to someone in position similar to yours, i.e. someone commanding an army of fairies. Therefore, someone like him might be better served by more traditional lessons on self. Of course, as expected of Sensei's new #1 disciple, I must embark on a long voyage, train under every great master, and perfect my art. Only then can I consider myself worthy of being Sensei's disciple. Sure, why not? Whoa, whoa, come on. Are you trying to destroy my meal ticket? Alright, let's go. Yeah, we'll get that, and we'll get that. Alright. So let's see here. Shoot, I can only move one time. I just noticed this guy right up here. That's not good. He's that one right there. Oh, I see where I can fly. Safely right here. I can place one of these down. So we'll go ahead and put that right there. And then I think we're good. Sorry guys, you're going to die. Because that centaur is going to absolutely destroy you. It is what it is. I got 5 gold. I need more stone though. Alright. Ooh, water. Chest, Centaur's Goons, Hills of Market, Field, Shop. Let's do this. Let's do more chest. There I go, emerges from his booth. Current sign, it's 4. That's okay. Stone, 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 stone. Ooh, new sign. Dead end. Another memento mori. Although, this one looks different than the one before we saw. That's because a rival magician has attempted to cancel that spell. Look, they have placed a second ward on top of it. But what does it mean to cancel memento mori? Memento mori. Are there mortals who defy death? There are many, although you believe the graffiti in this context is likely acting as a signature for the artist. You doubt it's a direct response to the sign itself. Ah, I see. Her Majesty is arguing that to express one's identity is to deny death. Well, maybe. You guess you want to argue with that. Alright. Let's get that. That's a good position because then I can go boom, or no, boom, boom, boom. So I only need to move twice. So I'll do that. Really need more stone. Okay. Let's see here. Put that there. I want that chest. So I'm not going to get rid of that guy. Yeah, we'll put. Why not? Okay, let's open this up. Dragon's Cough, offensive spell. Raise tiles above you, one at a time. Yeah, we'll get that. All right. So now I'm going to fly to here. And then I'm going to fly to here. And then I'm going to fly to here. All right. That protects me, and I can place one of these down right up here. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and do it. Give me that money. Okay. Safe. Failure to pay is up to that. Okay. Let's see here. Centaur and Goons. Shops and Knights. Shops and Knights. So if I had to, I could do corner 1, water, corner 2, water 4, 5. I need 5 in total to do what I need. It's missing hills. I kind of need hills. Yeah, we'll do this one. Okay. I should have stored that moat. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Let's get the stone here. Okay. Really need more stone. Okay. Only the one enemy? Okay. Let's open the chest. Okay. Turn heal into that. Working fairy. Gathers food from fields. So I'll get this. Okay. Let's go here. Let's open this up. Let's go ahead and store that. And we'll store this. I don't really need the defense. Oh, I can only store one thing at a time. Okay, well, we're going to store that then. Wait, did that store it? Oh, I actually have to click store it. Oh, store it. Okay, cool. So now we'll go here to the chest. Get it all. Close it. Let's open it. I don't want this one because I kind of need that. I do want that guy though because he'll get me some food. All right, so now let's see here. All right, let's get a bunch of food here. I think right there is probably the sweet spot. Now let's begin. Commence the battle. Got 1 gold. That was terrible. Whatever. This is a good food haul, though. Oh, nice. 53. Perfect. I can move 6 times. All right, water. Birds, goons. I don't want that. Birds, goons. Knights and goons. Missing fields. I got plenty of food, though, so get some wood here. I need stones. Oh, it's the other. All right, bro. You know the drill. Today's 8. Chop, chop. Let's take Team on Frown. Seriously, bro? Oh, fine. Okay. Okay. Stone is what I need. Oh, I want that, though. I need stone, though. I don't need stone. I want stone. Let's go ahead and get some more water. This corner right here looks amazing, so I'm not going to touch these 3 at all. So let's see here. Don't touch these 3 at all. Honestly, just do that. Oh, I touched it. That's fine. Let's open this up. Just get all the water. Sweet. Okay, so now... He's a miner. Oh, you know what? I just noticed. This is completely protected. So what I could do is I could move here. And then I could move here. And then I move here. Need more money. So then I put this guy right here. And I put this guy right here. Nope, 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 nope. Undo. Get some of these guys to get me stone. And I think I'm good. Let's do it. Nice, nice. Just get that stone built up. Perfect. All right. So we're good now. I have stone, I have water, I guess food? There's a market there. Do I need the market? No. Well, let's see here. Hills, water. It's missing water. No, I need water. Missing water. So I'm doing this one. It's the only one I can safely traverse with the method I'm working on. All right. Okay. Oh, I could have. Okay, I just saw that. That's okay. Well, there's plenty of water now, so I can definitely do it. I have money and everything. Be nice to get a whole bunch more food here for the Billy Dire Goats. Okay. All right. All right, so first things first, we secure our area. So I fly here, and then I fly here, And then I fly here. Water, water. And then I fly here. Then I fly here. And then I fly here. Then proceed to just get a bunch of food. Okay, we back out. Go to market. We'll trade. Buy a couple foods. Sell a couple of these. We'll leave that there. Go ahead and buy some of this. Food is really the more important part here. Okay. I think I can do some more enemies now. Alright, I'm not doing those guys because they'll kill me. So I think we are good. Let's really get that food up. Get that money too. Nice. Alright. Alright. Any perception. All boats. Don't want that. Centaurs and goons. Centaurs and goons. I will do this one. I don't know how to get that pumpkin. Oh, I need to lock it down. So I need somehow lock it down. That's what I need to do. Okay. Oh. There we go. Do that right there. Get that. There we go. Alright, so let's see here. Do that one. Okay. First off, I open this chest. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to get that one. Alright, so now, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get this changed out. And we'll move here. And I think we can, so we'll go ahead and do this. Alright, I think we're good. Let's commence the battle. Yeah, that's the way we do it. Oh, done. Alright, 3 goats are together. I need to line them up better. Okay. So I'm good enough to go and hide anywhere I need to. Right, the toll. The goat is about to speak, but first another goat arrives. Giving us crap again. Brother, I already know. Welcome to company. And then the other goat arrives. Smiling expression. How long have you been working, brother? Think you need a break. Toll dodging. Sin. 32. Yep. Chest. Wormholes. Market. Catapults. Goons. We'll go ahead and do this guy. Okay, so get this here. Okay, I can move him down. Move him down again. Oh, can move it over. Move him over. Okay, none of this matters to me. I need to get these guys close to each other. All right. Get these 2 goats right there like that. That's good. Okay, we'll bring them down. Bring them down. Okay. They're so close to each other. I just don't think I have. I don't think I'm capable of getting this. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and open this up, see what I get. Big shield, I don't really need that, so I'll sell it. See what the shop has. Local broadcast transmits fighters into lovers. Boat guy. It's passive. Sure, why not? We'll go ahead and get that. Woodcutter. Stone. So let me see here. First things first, I'm so close. I need to get this guy over more. Alright, we're going to transmute all of that. And then I'm going to fly here. Then I'm going to fly here. And then I'm going to fly here. He's not an archer. I don't care about that. Goats can't get me. I'm perfectly fine. Let's back out. Is there anything in the shop that will help me out? I'll sell that guy. I'll buy this. Alright, I think we're good for now. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get the goats together. Okay. Come on, goats, regroup next to each other, please. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's a good line. Shop archers, goons. Archer goons. Wormhole goons. Generic. Do that. So we'll do this one. Oh. Like right here would be perfect. I'd love that. Oh, what am I doing? I can do that. Something strange happened as you attempt to match the 3 toll booths. Rather than disappearing into the tide, the toll booth appears to combine into a singular entity. Bro, what? Brothers, can it be? Our long promised reunion? Bro, I don't understand how. What about the contract, bro? Silent Goat nods in the direction of the court. Yes, brother, I think these humble pilgrims have shown us the way. We should thank them. But, as he says this, the entire battlefield shakes as if something enormous is approaching. Oh no, bro. You know who is coming, bro. He's not going to like this, bro. Yeah, I know. But none of this is against the terms of our contract, so... A huge and powerful voice echoes across the battlefield. Viva for the foam. I smell the blood of a union. This voice pierces through the battlefield. The goats hurtle together in fear. Despite all this commotion outside, a single cough from behind you pulls your attention away from the battlefield. A man you've never seen before stands in your office. You the boss around here? Okay, yeah. I'll make this quick. I represent a powerful titan of industry. As you can clearly see, my client is currently engaged in a legal dispute with some disgruntled former employees squatting on his property. Bro, is he talking about us? No, you wouldn't say you can clearly see that version of events. Now, he could just crush them and be done with it. But seeing as there's another landowner hanging out, that's you, he'd like to propose a wager. How familiar are you with the Landlord's game? The Landlord's game? Is that golf? Cute. No. I mean the other Landlord's game. It's kind of like that one board game, you know? I hate explaining this. Hey, you've got a high priest of market here somewhere, right? Get him to explain it. Anyway, I'm just here to declare the stakes. My client is willing to wager that toll booth along with anything you find in it. Deal? Now hold on. What are you wagering? What happens if you lose? Bro, come on. You know he's just going to crush you too. No, my client isn't so crass as that. He will have you escorted from the premise, though, especially if you decline to play. It doesn't really sound like you're being given much of a choice in the matter. Your words, not mine. I'll inform him you're all set to play ball. So, can someone actually explain the Landlord's game to you? if you're actually going to play the Landlord's game, someone is going to have to explain it to you. I'd be delighted, Your Majesty. So first, defining some of the terms. The parties of interest in this Landlord's game are Titanium Court LLC, henceforth referred to as Challenger, and Uplink. Game. In this case, means the comprehensive interaction computer software product development by a developer where, Uplink again, confidential information. Each party will not use the other party's confidential information for any purpose except, look, you don't need the fine-grained details. Can you just get to the executive summary? Okay, yes, it works like this. Whenever one of your fairies steps on my client's property, you pay us a fee of 3. Property destruction is even worse. That'll cost you 5 gold. But the same rule applies to us. Whenever one of our enemy fairies trespasses on or destroys your property, we got to pay up. The game ends when either side goes bankrupt. Any questions? Yes. You have 1. How do the 3 dire goats fit into this game? They appear to have joined your side of the battle, but they're clearly not fairies of the court. Lady, if they're on your side of the battle, then they're on your side of the game. Have fun trying to control them. No one can control us, bro. What's this? Okay. The troll's current net worth is 30. Okay. Ooh, that's going to help out. Alrighty then. So I really don't want to destroy anyone. So I'll just do this. First things first. Ooh, real estate. We looking to purchase, huh? Alright. First off, wait. Wait, is that? So it's only near me? Oh, okay, that's dumb. Okay, we'll change all that into water. Okay, I'm looking to purchase some land. So yeah, I'll get that land. I'll get that. Let's get this one. I should probably get my movements done here first. So I don't want the goats to get hurt and get killed. So I'm going to move here. And then I'm going to move here. Wait, no. Then I'm going to move here. Then I'm going to move here. Okay, I need to rearrange first before I do any of this. I want the water. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to move here. Then I'm going to move here. Then I'm going to move here. Then I'll move here. Then I'll move here. Then I'll move here. Then I'll, let's see here. Move here. Then I'll move, let's see here. Then I'll move here. And that wasn't a good idea. Undo that one. Let's see here. I gotta think. How am I gonna do this? Oh. Now I'll move here. And then I will move here. And then I will move here. Okay, now they physically can't do anything to me. Now, I buy land. Yep. Yep. Okay. And then let's see here. We'll move here. And then let's go ahead and we'll do this right here. And that's enough to keep myself safe. Alright. Don't have any forest. Can always give myself some more money. Okay. Okay, back out. I'll move here. Buy that land. Alright. I think I'm good. Alright, I think I'm good. Alright, let's commence the battle. Oh, I didn't see that archer there. I gotta remember, archers are dangerous. Between rounds, you and your opponent tally up the score. Let's see. Damages owed to my client include acts of trespassing, 0 times 3. Acts of vandalism, 0 times 5. And total is that. And here are damages owed to the court. 12. So in short, the court wins this round and receives 12. Well played, Your Majesty. Yeah, well played, etc. Go ahead and check your account balance, lady. I think you'll find my client has already completed the wire transfer. Extra fields, centaurs and goons. And a shop. Ooh, you know what I really want is a market. Ooh, scamps and goons, unremarkable. So if I get a market, let me think. If I do a market, I'll be able to buy a lot more. Because I could just do this, and hopefully the shop has something. Let's try it. Okay. First things first. Go and do that. I'll do this. Really need more food. Do that. Is there a market or a shop out there? Isn't that yet? Okay. Get that one. Okay, there's a shop right there. What do you got? Please have good stuff. Hills into that. I can get wood, and wood that doesn't help me. Okay. Billy goats. How's this shop look? Still nothing I want. Okay. I like having the goats here, though. Water. So that's 1. So 1, 2, 3. There's 3 moves I need to do, so I have enough for that. Okay. All right. We'll go ahead and open up the chest. Finish a spell. Designates any tile as a valid military target, friend or foe. And friends and foe will attack it when near it. All right. Shop. Okay. Water. Okay. We're going to go here. I'm going to go here. And then I'm going to move here. Okay. So I'm protected here. And then let's look here. We're going to go ahead and buy this. We're going to go ahead and buy this. We're going to go ahead and sell all for 26. We're going to sell some of that, make a little bit more money. Okay, look. We're going to buy this. And then I feel like I can safely buy this. And I still have enough to do some safe moves. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. Oh, six left. Okay. Between rounds, you and your opponents tally up the score. Let's see, damage owed to my client include 0. And here are the damage to the court, 12. So in short, the court wins this round. Well played, Your Majesty. Yeah, well played, etc. Go ahead, check your count. Balance is already there. All right. Scamps and goons, rare chests, and I'm already on water. Let's do it. Oh, nice. I can do 1, 2 moves. Okay. Okay, let's see here. That's all my houses. I don't want to do that. Sacrifice my house to get rid of his house. Oh, that's perfect right there. I'm going to leave this here. Oh, get rid of that. Go ahead and do that. Do need more food. So, sorry, house. Ooh, so many chests. Do that right there, I guess. Do that. Oh, get some stone. Let's see. Honestly, yeah, that's fine. Okay. First things first, let's open up these chests. Ooh, 5 smackaroonies. Ooh, a flame archer. I'm about to sell it. Okay. So now first things first, we protect the goats. I move here. I move here. I move here. Okay, goats are protected. Everything's protected. Back out. Low on food. I don't like how low I am on food, but you know what? I have plenty of money. Go ahead and buy up a bunch of land here. See that I can't get these guys to accidentally trespass on it. Alright, I think that's good. Alright, I think we're good. -6. Oh, I won. I won the Landlord's game. Let's go. Between round, you and your opponent tally the score. Let's see. Damages owed by my client include 0. And here are damages owed by the court. 21. So in short, the court wins this round and receives 21. Well played, Your Majesty. Well, looks like that's your win. Good game. Good game. You find it odd that he doesn't seem remotely upset about this outcome. Hey, you win some, you lose some. Business is business. But didn't his client just go bankrupt? Won't that impact his job? Yeah, we're fresh out of liquid assets, but look, lady, once you reach a certain size, you realize that there's no such thing as bankruptcy. It's not real. Anyway, enjoy your new property. Good luck with the squatters. He departs, leaving you with your 8 winnings. Bro, do we actually chase him off, bro? I think so, brother. Such is the power of our solidarity. Together, we have nothing to lose, but... Now, hold on, bro. Like, this allegory is weak, bro. How so, brother? Like, bro, the boss only left because these royal jerks want to bet? Bro, it's like saying the solution to worker struggle is to wait for a benevolent elite to come along and outcompete your oppressors? Bro. Silent Goat nods, presumably in agreement with his brother. Well, as much as that may be true, what matters is we're free now, brothers. Bro, are we, bro? Don't we just work for her now? No, they don't. They don't. You have no interest in owning or managing a toll booth. They're free to do whatever they want. What? Bro, really? Heck yeah. Bro, let's go charge admission to Delaware. Wait, before we go, is there any way we can repay you, kind travelers? Well, you don't suppose they can somehow help you return home, can they? Ostensibly, the path forward involves fundamentally changing as a person. Ah, you're on a spiritual journey. You say you seek the path home, when what you really seek is the path to tranquility. Yeah, sure, why not? Well, I personally believe the key to tranquility is gratitude, traveler, and behold, now you have ours. And so you do, as abstract as that sounds. I pray it helps you find your way. With this, the three of them depart. And so, you've defeated the troll, evaded the toll, and united 3 ambiguously exploited dire goats. Not bad for a day's work. Yeah, we did it. Yeah. On this day, the Queen of Titanium Court did unburden the dire goats of the curse of employment, and there was much jubilation. If you can't beat them, make them insolvent. Two victims. Now, having expended much of its energy during the day, it's time to retire to bed. Of course, not yet. Okay. Go towards the office first. We go right. No, wait, we go left. We try the library. Okay, we go up to the library. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing in my journal. We tried that already. Okay, so it's door. So it's door. Did I do that wrong? Dang it. I'll get it one of these days. All right, we'll go right. We'll go right again. We'll hop down the ladder. Go stack these 2 items for the kitty cat. Okay. So let's see here. We'll go ahead and do pile of wood right here. And then we'll do water right here. Cool. Oh, didn't want to do that. There we go. Okay. Let's hop on up. Still only at 6C. Let's go to the Kraken. Deposit our winnings, our tickets. Oh. Ooh, I'll get there soon. All right. Go up here through the goat range. Goat area. Let's bask in our glory. Dire goat victories. Total 3. Offensive 0. Defensive 2. Economic 1. So I need to do the goats again, but then actually kill them. I need to do an economic and kill the Leviathan. I need to do a defensive against the dragon. Okay, go. Do not enter. We're going to go right. That was not the way. Alright, whatever. Let's go see what the water cooler has to say now that I accomplished it. As you return to the sinister water cooler, you hear the whispers. You know, I heard something pretty interesting about that awful troll. See, I heard he's actually nothing special, just a small and fearful man wielding his vast fortune like a weapon. But you know what else I heard? I heard he's actually hiding under a rock somewhere on the battlefield. Which rock? Oh, I don't know. It's just something I heard. But if I had to guess, I'd assume he's hiding under a rock on one of his many properties. Okay. I haven't done the egg thing yet, so let's go ahead and go to the chapel. So the troll's actually underneath a rock. I gotta check that. I gotta try to check that out. Okay, let's talk to him. Why did he insist that you not look in the mirror? To know where we go to war. Why does your enemy wish to keep you trapped in the keep? What exactly is the court? Why does it collapse at night? Why are the fairies of the court going stale one by one? You've been briefed on what it means for a fairy to go stale, something you've witnessed a few times since your arrival. It appears to you that this phenomenon is now occurring at a rapid and possibly unnatural pace. Assuming he agrees with the assessment, what does he think that cause might be? He sighs. The answer to this question is simple, McQueen, although you may not like to hear it. Simply put, fairies seem to wither under her gaze. I strongly suspect she is the reason the court as a whole is going stale. Already aware of her gaze, especially now, you try not to squirm as the evening concludes. Oh, okay. Yes, a little bit more comfort. All right, everyone. It's been Polm with Titanium Court. Well, we got the dire goats. If we do it again, we're going to have to try to find the troll underneath one of the rocks. But, I don't know. Kind of figuring out how to do the egg thing and then also moving the pumpkin. I'm not sure. I think I need to lock the pumpkin down. I'm not too certain, though. All right. Anyways, please like, subscribe, and let me know what you're thinking in the comments. All right. Bye, everyone.